Welcome back. The days of buying a dozen eggs for $1.50 aren't returning anytime soon. And while the wholesale price of eggs in the Midwest dropped slightly this week by 58 cents, a dozen is still costing about $3.29 right now. That's according to the USDA. So how can we adjust some of our baking for cheaper options? Joining us now is the owner and creator of Frosted with Care, Trisha Stulz. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, Leah. Nice to meet you.
I want to explain to people that you didn't start cooking without eggs because of the prices. You've actually been doing this for a long time because of allergies in your household. So talk to us about how you got Frosted with Care started in the first place.
Sure. My daughter had severe food allergies, and we discovered she was allergic to milk, egg, peanuts, and tree nuts. And I decided or realized that I would need to have my own baked goods for her to be safe because there's not very good options out in the stores. So, thus creating a cottage food bakery within my home.
And so you have a full-time job and you kind of do this as your secondary
Yeah, I just bake for other families, usually in the metro area, that also have food allergies, that know the struggles that it is.
So talk to me about what are some egg alternatives, because it's more of kind of the vegan way of thinking, and there are options out there that might be cheaper than eggs right now.
Yes, most definitely. And if you for some reason don't have an egg in your refrigerator and need something easy for baking, this is a great option.
Right. Okay.
So first and foremost would be applesauce.
Okay.
1/4 cup applesauce is going to equal 1 egg. So I usually use applesauce in a lot of my cookie recipes and then in my bread recipes.
Oh,
so
okay.
My sweetbreads. Apple cider vinegar is also another great option. Back in the day, Depression era, they used what's called depression cakes. You can Google it, and it uses apple cider vinegar that reacts with the baking soda and baking powder in a recipe, and it gives it the fluff and resemblance of an egg in like a cake.
So you don't have to add extra baking powder or baking soda. It's just you add the vinegar in place of the egg itself.
Correct. Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Yep. So that is a great option. And you can just easily Google wacky or depression era cakes and
Okay.
come up. So another option that I feel like a lot of people know about is going to be flax eggs. All you have to do is you just take 1 tablespoon of flaxseed here. You put it into a cup, you just take 3 warm tablespoons of water, and you would put that in there, you stir it and let it sit for like 5 minutes, and it becomes kind of gummy. And so yeah, it has that binder agent kind of thing like an egg would. So this can also be used in cookies, it can be used in breads, and some cakes.
And room temperature water for that?
Room or even warm.
Okay.
It just helps activate kind of that gummy substance that you're looking to create.
You need a binder, yeah.
Yeah. Another option that you might see in some recipes, if you were to say Google vegan recipes, is going to be cornstarch. This is going to make a kind of similar to a flaxseed egg, where it's going to be a slurry. You're going to take 2 tablespoons of cornstarch with 2 tablespoons of water, mix it around, and that would create 1 egg. And I've seen this in cakes, in breads, and it's another easy option that you might just have in your pantry.
And bananas. We do the banana trick.
Bananas are very well known, I feel like. So yeah, 1/4 cup of banana, which is usually about half a banana here, is going to resemble 1 egg. And it also then adds a little bit of sweetness too, so then you can maybe cut back on sugar too.
Yeah.
If you're looking to
what would you say is, as far as the consistency, if people are looking to duplicate, you make beautiful creations, but a recipe that they're used to, what would be your go-to of all of these?
I would say probably the applesauce is going to be a go-to.
Okay.
For recipes that maybe call for, say, like 4 eggs in them, you maybe want to go and use 2 of these because they are going to kind of either become maybe more mushy or just the texture might be a little bit off.
Okay.
So yeah, it's just kind of maybe combining it or going one way.
And for people that want to let the pros do the baking, you have these beautiful creations, and people can go on your website because you do this at home through like you said, the cottage law in your kitchen. You kind of have to take orders in advance. That's the key with your business, right?
Correct. Yeah, pre-orders for like say birthday cakes and that kind of stuff. But I usually have ordering for holidays available, and right now is Valentine's Day.
Yes, lots of sweet treats. These look really, really good. All right, thank you. People can go to frostedwithcare.com to check out and explore your options, and you can kind of customize things too as well. If somebody has an additional allergy or intolerance to something beyond your list of nuts and dairy and eggs, you can sometimes accommodate those, or how do you handle those requests?
Yeah, so I can do soy-free. I will be able to accommodate that. My home is not gluten-free, but I can make stuff with gluten-free flour. And then obviously sesame is now a top 9 allergen, yes. And I do not use any sesame products within my products.
Okay, Trisha, thank you so much. We appreciate it.